Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. We're discussing, we're in the middle of Leela, basically. We're in the middle of particularly 6 a.m. in the morning to 8:36. Radharani's in Nandagram. This thing's on? This is on? And she's cooking for Krishna. And there's many innocent and sweet loving exchanges between the kitchen and the dining room. Radharani's in the kitchen, and who's in the dining room?
Krishna.
Krishna. So there's a lot of action, a lot of arrows and glances and eyebrow movements and a lot of subtle excitement in the atmosphere. Can you feel it? No. Sleeping. After Krishna and the Sakhas finished breakfast, Mother Yashoda touches Swami and asks her to sit down. And says, please sit down and eat a little bit. Do you think I'm different from your own mother? You can laugh, you can joke, you can sleep, you can eat in my house just as you do in your own house. So Radharani's thinking, that's a nice idea. I can sleep at your house. Radharani's thinking, can I sleep with your son? Well, Yashoda's not thinking that, but some people say something, you may think one thing and they think another thing, you know. That's how it works. So Yashoda's thinking she's a little girl and she have a pajama party and she'll sleep overnight. And she's thinking, you invite me to sleep with your son, very nice. I don't mind. So, because when you see a description of Nanda Bhavan has a picture of Krishna's bedroom. And right next to his bedroom is a picture of a square. It says Radharani's bedroom. She comes here every year for 4 days for Krishna's birthday party. Nice. Because they're both kings, Nanda Baba and Krishna Bhanu. So you could do this is like your own mother's house. Why should we shy? Mother Yashoda then sits close to Radharani and personally feeds her. Now Radharani's 14, Yashoda's 95. But she still thinks, this is my little baby. It's not her baby. That's the Vatsalya Bhav, you know. Every baby's my baby. This natural feeling. So she's feeding. So what does Radharani look like at this time? Krishna's mother is feeding her. Because in the Kunja, Radharani's saying, okay, it's okay. The mother's feeding. But when I get in the Kunja, her son feeds me. You see so many paintings of that Delhi temple on Frickle Mark. Radha Krishna is sitting outside, and Krishna's offering a lot of Gulabjam to Radharani, and she's offering one to him. You know the question of the Gulabjam eating style of Krishna versus Radharani? You heard the story so many times. You know. You're not in the contest. Disqualified. There's 2 ways to eat a gulabjam. Radha way or Sham way. By the way. So which way do we eat a gulabjam? It's full of sugar juice, you know. Which way do you eat it? True Brahmin. Opens his mouth like he's going to swallow the universe because the little ball looks like a planet. Looks like Mars, you know. A little reddish brown. Gulabjam looks like Mars. Oh. That's the Krishna way. But he throws it in and bites it and the juice squeaks out. All the sugar juice squirts out on Radharani's face. Krishna. And Radharani, she breaks through a piece off. Like, you can imagine who he's like that. And I was so good. Well, but she ain't good. So which way do you eat? Sham way or Radha way? What way? No fun. I'll never share groceries with you. I'm not going to invite you to my grocery contest. So, Yashoda is personally feeding Radharani, and Janishta knows that Radharani only eats Krishna Prasad. She doesn't go to restaurants. So Janishta secretly makes some of Krishna's remnants in the food that Mother Yashoda is serving to Radharani. By eating this Krishna Prasad, Radhika is overwhelmed by bliss. This is a common experience, you know. When you eat prasad and get in the fan and the TV there, watch it, Jack. No. No? Oh, you're getting an evil eye like he was doing. You know, watch out. He's a director, she'll slack you. It's not Indian, you know. They're Western. You gotta watch out. Yes, Holy Christians, Radharani is overwhelmed with bliss, and so while she's eating, Radharani casts a merciful glance, a kripa aksha, whatever. Kripa Dristi towards Tanishta. Why is she looking towards Tanishta? How dumb are you today? Usually you're smart, you're donkey dumb today. You're a donkey. Usually you're smart, now you're like a donkey. What do you think, donkey? Some kind of, sneak attack. So why is Radharani looking at Tanisha, mercy and happiness? Come on, wake up, you jerks. Because Radharani is in ecstasy eating Krishna's prasad that Yashoda is serving to her. And how she got that Krishna prasad? Because Tanishta makes it in the food of Yashoda. So she's acknowledging the mercy that Tanishta gave her. This is called personal dealings with devotees. In the dealings of Krishna and Radharani, you learn perfect Vaishnava behavior. It's all about love, love, love. Yeah, oh, here's a Tanishta, here's some small fry, you know. I'm a Rani, I'm Radharani. I'm Vrindavaneshwari, you're a punk. You're a little baby dasi, Tanishta. But she looks at her like, hey, thanks a lot, you know, thank you. You have to, when you read Shastra about Radha and Krishna, you have to, it's not something to read and think about. You don't read and think about the Shastra, you read and feel it. Can you feel it? If you don't feel it, you're dead. Dead man doesn't feel. He feels cold. He's cold. He's not feeling too good about that. So I read it, I think, well, this is going on. I have to remember this. I have to remember this. This happens. This Dandika. The 24 things happen. This 24 minutes and 24. That's not the idea. The whole thing is about bhav, praying, feelings, emotions. Sanchari bhav, Sai Bhav, Sattvic Bhavas. They're all Bhavas, feelings, emotions. So we should read with heart, not read with eyes. Read with feelings, not read with mind. Read with sentiments, not with thinking. Turn off your brain and turn on your heart. If you got one. Hey, Sannyasi Baba. Play yoga. That's okay. No problem. You just came from Vaikuntha. Took a while to get here. So when Tanisha gets a merciful glance, you look good today, you look really shiny. Look like Vaikuntha man. Lord Chaitanya. Golden skin. All right, cool guy. So when Tanisha gets a merciful glance from Radharani, what does she feel like? How do you feel? Happy. So she's not happy. This is a Bengali book, remember? She's floating on waves of bliss. He would say in English, she's happy. She's not happy, she's floating on waves of bliss. Bhava Taranga. What's that word for floating? I forget. There's a word for floating. No, it's a Sanskrit word. I guess with M, I think. Anyway, she's floating. Because why is she floating on waves of bliss? Because she received love. She received Radharani's love, and now she's in ecstasy. She's just doing her service. Her service is to mix Krishna's Mahaprasad, Uchishta, with the other prasad cooked by Radharani. She does it every day. But now Radharani's understanding that and thanking her for that with a loving glance, a merciful glance. That's all it takes to make you float. That's the whole idea. If you feel these books, we say we're supposed to follow Brijvasi. But that doesn't mean follow their footsteps. It means follow their heart, the feelings of their heart. So the important thing when reading Shastra, this is all Rasa Shastra. Rasa means loving feelings, sentiments. So we have to enter these Shastra with our hearts, mix our hearts with the hearts of these Brijvasis. Yashoda, get some of that Vatsalya Bhav, that motherly mood. And then of course the Sringarati of Radha Krishna, this is our goal. But everything that helps build up towards that and contribute to that understanding. Sakyarati is part of it. Because in the dealings of Rasa, you see all the ratis, Radha Krishna, the Gopis, they display all the ratis towards Krishna. They display dasi rati, they show Sakyarati, they show Vatsalyarati, and they show Madhurya Rati, Sringarati. All are mixed together. So we're seeing how different devotees are getting different feelings here. Radharani's in ecstasy eating Krishna's Mahaprasad. Yashoda's in ecstasy serving at the Radharani. Tanisha's in ecstasy because she's recognized for her service. Like we do service all the time, but we never get recognized. It's a big complaint in married life. Huh? Yeah. I do so much around this house, my husband never appreciates me. He just takes it for granted. Make the rotis. He never thanks, he never appreciates me. But this is not the spiritual world that we're trying to get to. This is the world we're trying to leave. Where there's no gratitude, there's no appreciation, there's no recognition. This is a dynamic realm we're trying to enter into. You don't enter Goloka in your body, you don't enter in your mind, you don't enter with your buddhi, your mind, you enter with your heart. This is the only thing that's going to work there. It's the only thing, that's what we say. Prem, Anjana, Shrita Bhakti Vilochana. You can only see Krishna with Prem. You can only see Vrindavan with Prem. You can only enter Vrindavan with Prem. You can only understand Vrindavan with Prem. You can only feel Vrindavan with Prem. Love unlocks the spiritual world. Otherwise, the spiritual world is locked up. We can't get there. We're locked in a Maya, prison house of Maya. Guru comes to open the gate of the prison cell. Get out. Okay, now what do I do? Play? Enjoy? Yeah, a lot of people do that. Guru takes a big load off our head, our shoulders, then we can enjoy material life. Many people get initiated to really enjoy. Become healthy by sattvic life for eating prasad. Become peaceful by chanting Hare Krishna Kirtan. Become joyful by saying Shastra. They enjoy. They just carry on enjoying spiritual life. Missing the idea of developing actual surrender, service, and love. Well, that's what the spiritual world is based on. The only enjoyment in the spiritual world is love and service. Like we always say, seva is bliss. Think so? Well, this guy's saying no. he's still thinking, I don't know. He's in thinking mode, you know. Brahmins are always thinking, you know. So the Sakhis, what about Sakhis and Manjaris? The camera shoots, we have Yashoda's in the camera, she's smiling. Radharani's in the camera, she's smiling. Tanisha's floating on the ocean of bliss. We see her floating down the river, right there, Tanisha. What about the Sakhi Manjaris? The camera 4 shoots on the they're waiting for Maharaj, so they're sleeping, you know. Now what are they doing? They're having great fun seeing Mother Yashoda feeding Radharani. What a sight. They must be giggling. Check this out. She's our boss, she's our queen, and she's a little girl. She's like, when Yashoda, she's like so humble and so submissive. And, you know, Yashoda's going like this, like airplane, landing airplane, you know. Like mothers feed their babies. We're landing airplane. Open your mouth. My mother used to do that with me. Say that. That just shows playing around. Open your mouth. Here comes the rest school. The mothers play with their babies, you know. My mother used to play with me. Crazy, I was so stupid, I fell for it. Too small to fight back, you know. Just trying to get something to eat, you know. So, the Sakhis are making shy hints to Radharani, and they're saying in their minds, we all understand, Radharani, that your belly will not be filled until Mother Yashoda feeds you Krishna's prasad. The Manjari is sitting next to Radharani, silently hoping Radharani will give her some. These Manjaris are always playing some, cutting some profit, getting some commission. You know? She's saying they're secretly hoping Radharani will give her some mercy. Swami understands what's on the Manjari's mind. Like sometimes we eat with disciples, and I see some disciples looking at my plate, you know. So I got to throw some of that. They act like, I'm surprised. But they're looking, I want that rascal. They're looking at my plate like, like a cat about to pounce on a rat, you know. Tail kind of goes like this, like that. Choom. And I throw a rascal or something. They're like, oh, that's right. And they know they're staring. I get the mental vibration. Like, yeah, I want your rascal. You got 5 of them. We only got 1. Guru always gets all so much stuff, We got 1 guru. We go 5 to 5, Oh! Come on. Anyway, it's nice. So how does Radharani respond to this lusty manjari? This greedy manjari? Understanding the manjari's mind, Radharani chews some Krishna Prasad and secretly drops some in the hand of the manjari. Blessed is this loving maidservant. I guess so. Wow. Wish it was me. After Swami washed her mouth, she prepares to go home, and Yashoda anxiously says, "Oh, Mora Bachani Dani Sati Kula Shiromani. Oh, my precious little girl, Bachani Dani, my precious little girl, oh, crest jewel, chase girls." The first sentence was correct. The second sentence was a little over the top. Crest jewel, chase girls. Like I said yesterday, what you don't know won't hurt you. Don't go home now. Rest for a while in my house. Eat some pan with some camphor and play with your sekis for a little while. Then Yashoda says, "Oh, your form, Radharani, your qualities and activities satisfy my heart. I always dream of you whenever I sleep. My heart feels pain when I wonder why the Creator didn't give me a daughter like you." Hearing Yashoda's sad words, Purusottama laughs naughtily, covering her smile with her veil. Radha and Yashoda are floating in a nectar stream of female affection. That's an interesting stream. Oh, that's the word. Floating Vasila. This Bengali must be the same thing. Vasila. Vasila. Vasila Nari Sneha Rase. Nari means woman. Sneha means affection. Ras. So this is a special river of floating that no men allowed. So Yashoda and Radharani are floating in a nectar stream of female affection. That's pretty sweet. Vasilo Nari Sneha Ras. Yashoda sprinkles Radharani with a stream of tears. And Yashoda's body becomes very effulgent by receiving the nectar of love from Yashoda. In other words, when you receive love from a beloved, your heart lights up. When your heart lights up, your body lights up. Like there's a glow in your face when you're in love. Everybody can understand. That's how mothers know when their sons have a boyfriend. I mean, call you. So that's how you know. Anyway, the idea is the mother lives with the son all the time. And she sits at the dinner table, eats dinner with him every night, and sees his face. And one day his face starts looking a little glowing differently. And she doesn't say anything the first night. And she just asks indirectly, how's everything? Anything new happening in your life? No, everything's going the same. And after about 3 or 4 days, the mother says, have you made any new friends in school? No, why you ask? Because you can fool everybody, but you can't fool your mother. Mothers are too sharp. Because they've been through everything. They were also teenage girls, and you're a teenage boy, and they also fell in love with some guy in school. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Hopefully not. I mean, no. But, so, Radharani's looking very effulgent, having received all that loving attention and being fed by Yashoda. She's sprinkled by the nectar of Vatsalya Prem of Yashoda. And the Kinkaris are experiencing how much Yashoda loves Radharani. She loves Radharani as much as she loves her own son Govinda. That verse, that line it's line 4 of the sloka. Shri Govinda Brajendra Grihini. Grihini means the queen of the house. Grihini. Brajendra, the queen of Nanda Baba's house, the king of Braj. Braj Indra. Indra means king. Brajendra Grihini means the queen of the house. Queen of Nanda Maharaj. Patra means recipient. Mahapatram means a great recipient. Like we say, I'm a Kripa Patra of my Guru. Like when somebody says, who are we? We say, I'm a Mahakripa. You can even say, I'm a Mahakripa Patra of so-and-so Das or whatever, Swami, whatever. And people understand it means I'm a recipient of the great mercy of my Guru. Kripa Patra, Patra means recipient. So this is verse 69 about Radharani going to cook 5-page purport about her cooking breakfast and having so many exchanges. And she's referred to here in line 2, Sandrananda Gana Anuraga Gatita. Gatita means made of. Srimurti Samana. The beautiful form of Radharani, who is so enchanting, is made of concentrated bliss and concentrated, condensed anurag for Krishna. So now we'll do verse 70. That was the whole experience of Pratak Leela, Sunrise Leela, 6/8/24. This verse describes Radharani's qualities, the power of her sidelong glance, and where does Radharani live, and the forest mandir. A lot of things are described in verse 7. Premananda Rasaika Varidi Mahakalola Malakula. Mahakalola Mahakula. Kalola and Akula. Vyalolaruna Lochananchala Chamatkrena Sanchintavati. Kinchit Kali Kala Mahotsavam Ahobrindatami Mandire. Nandati. Abhutakama Vai Baba Mai Radha Jagan Mohini. The world enchanting Radharani. Sometimes you meet disciples the other day in Jagat Mohini. Jagamani. So Radharani is called Radha Jagan Mohini. She enchants the whole universe. And she's filled with erotic power. Amazing erotic power. Adbhuta Kama Vaibhava Mai. Mai means made of, filled with, Vaibhava means power. Power. Adbhuta Kama, astonishing, amazing, erotic power. Her beautiful, restless, reddish sidelong glances. That's described. Aruna Lochana Anchala. Vyalola. Vyalola, Lola of course means like swing, Dola and Yatra. There's restless eyes. Aruna means pink like the sunrise. Udila Aruna Purabhavage, Gijavanik or Avanijagi. There's a song like that. Aruna Lochan Ancha, the corners of her eyes are reddish. Restless reddish sidelong glances. And one of these glances is telling what they're inviting Krishna to what? To a festival of astonishing, clever pastimes of thoughtful contemplation. That's an amazing kind of festival. Here it's explained. Kali Kala. Kala means artistic. Mahotsavam. So it's translated, a festival of astonishing, clever pastimes of thoughtful contemplation that are like agitated waves of an ocean of most blissful love. And that is Premananda Rasika Varadi Mahakalola. Mahakalola means big waves, Kalola, surfer's paradise, big waves. Mahakalola sounds like some Hawaiian name or something. Varadi means ocean. So this is, Radharani's glances are inviting Krishna to a festival. Her glances are like agitated waves in an ocean of blissful love. And where does Radharani live? No, she was in the temple. Have you been to Krishna Madan temple? Oh, Vrindatari Mandire, Nandati. Nandati means Anand. She lives in a blissful temple in Vrindavan forest, which means a Kunja. The Kunja Bihari, Nagari Mani, Radharani. So you want to find Radharani? Do you find Radharani in Delhi? No. Paschim Bihar? No. Noida? Zurich? Berlin? Melbourne? No. Sydney? No. In the forest of Vrindavan, in the temple. Well, there's no shikara, there's no jinda, there's no flag. There's just trees and bushes and flower bed. There's no sign. Shri Radha Krishna, this, that, and whatever. There's just a bunch of bumblebees. I was listening to Rasa from Bhagavatam this morning. And every verse it talks about bumblebees. I was just realizing how much bumblebees. I decided I'm praying to Krishna to become a bumblebee. I wanted to be a bungee, but bumblebees have more fun, you know. because the word in Sanskrit for gopi is ali, A-L-A. A-L-I also means honeybee. Ali, A-L-I means gopi and also means honeybee. Divyad Brindaranya Kalpajumada Shrimad Ratnagar Simhasan So Shishira Govardhan Devo Krishna Alivi Sayavada Swarami. Preshna Alivi, what does it mean? It means my very dearest Preshna. Preshna means Uttam Priya, very dearest Sakhis. My dearest Alis, doesn't mean my dear bumblebees. We're already surrounded by our dearest bumblebees. But it's true, because every verse it says Radha Krishna is dancing, the bumblebees are following him. And at 12 o'clock at night, the bumblebees are up dancing around singing. They don't go to sleep, they're everywhere. Krishna, they're in the kunja, they're in the Krishna's mouth, they're running around after his feet, they're running around, buzzing around his mouth. They're everywhere, bumblebees. So forget this Manjari Bob, I'm going for Bumblebee Bob. Brahmer Bob. Brahmer means bumblebee. Manjari Bob. We offer respects to that opportunity to be a Manjari. But I prefer to be a bumblebee. You read the Shastra, you see how much bumblebees are happening. They're everywhere. As you read more and more about Krishna, you start to appreciate all the different players, how much fortune they have, how intimate Krishna is with everyone. They're in the Kunja, they're in the Rasa, the bumblebees are there. They're in holy, they're in the Bhamiyar. When they're drinking Madhavan, the bees are going crazy. Usually they drink honey and they get intoxicated, but when they drink honey wine, they get really intoxicated. When they drink honey, the bees sing and buzz around. When they drink Madhavan, they can't fly. Try driving your car after you drink a bottle of whiskey. You can't drive your car, you go crack. The bumblebees take this Madhavan wine, Mrs. B says, Mr. B, I forgot the way home. And the world is turning around. Look, just go to sleep inside this lotus petal. I'm gonna spend the night with you inside this lotus flower. Okay. They sleep all night, and they wake up, they feel a little fresh, they fly up. So Radharani blissfully, Anand, dwells in our Vrindachavi Mandir. There's a Leela. This is Purvan Leela. What time is Purvan Leela? 8:24 what?
A.M.
Otherwise it's 22, I don't know, European system. Yeah, 18 o'clock, 19 o'clock. So what time is it?
8:24.
The title of this commentary is Radharani is an ocean of ecstatic love. Premananda Rasa Varadi. That's the first four words of line. Prem, Ananda, Ras, ocean. Ocean of Ras, ocean of bliss, ocean of love. That's Radharani. How do you describe Radharani? Prem, Anand, Ras, Aika. Aika means this is it. This is all she is. She's made of infinite love, infinite bliss, and infinite ras. All varieties of flavors and exchanges. This is Radharani. As we're cooking for Krishna at Naneshwar, Radharani sees her Krishna is going for Gocharan Leela, taking his cows to the forest. So she returns to Yamut with her Sakis. Kundalata tells Jatila, "Oh, respectable lady, I have brought your daughter-in-law back. Now take her. I protected her so carefully, Krishna's shadow didn't even touch her." Why? Because when Krishna and Radharani were lying on top of each other, they were inside a kunj, and there's no sunshine there, so there's no shadow. So Kundalata didn't lie. She said Krishna, because the light has to be coming in from behind Krishna to create a shadow on Radharani. So Kundalata told the truth. Even Krishna's shadow didn't touch Radharani. Because they're in the kunj and all the leaves and branches, it's totally dark inside there. No shadows, all shadow. And she was, "Oh, very good." So indirectly, Kundalata engaged Jatila in glorifying the Rati Keli pastimes of her daughter-in-law with Krishna. She said, "Very good. Very good, Krishna's shadow didn't touch my Radharani. Very good. You should do this every day." "Okay." "Will do." She becomes very happy to tell when she hears this news. And Kundalata says, "Jatila, see how much gold I got, how much necklaces." "Oh, very good." Now Jatila orders her daughter-in-law, go to Surya-Kundu Puja. At this time, Manjari does personal service to Radharani. Krishna is wandering in the forest, tending the cows. He starts remembering Radharani, her amazing beauty, while he's admiring the beauty of Braj forest. Just to attract Radharani to his side, Krishna starts playing his flute. We say the doe-eyed gopis. Harinakshi. Harinakshi is the name for a gopi. Harina means deer, and Akshi means eye. So they have very big eyes. Always moist with love. Always wet with love. Cool and wet. Like a deer's eyes. So when a deer hears a flute, it comes out of the forest. The hunter plays the flute, the deer comes out. Has these really long, thin ears. Comes out, boing. He gets shot with arrows. So the same thing, Krishna's a deer hunter. He uses the flute to call the deer into the forest. The deer comes into the forest, then he shoots arrows at it, the deer. What are the arrows? Panchabana! Prem, da 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 da. Pushpavana, da 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 da. Pushpavana, flower arrows. What are the flower arrows?
Five senses.
Form. Sound. Sound. Shabda. Rasa. Rupa. Swarsha. Gandha. And what happens to the deer? Then Krishna has to take to the forest hospital. He shoots the deer and takes her to the hospice. Krishna Nanda Hospice. he administers the proper treatment to revive the stricken deer. You can read about the treatment in Gita Govinda. It's a medical book for gopis. Radharani holds Vishaka's hand and laments. Why is she lamenting? Let's find out. She knows Saki. The waves of Krishna's beauty are drowning the gopis' hearts. His joking words are pleasing their ears, and his body is cooler than a million moons. The nectar stream of his fragrance of his body and the ambrosial taste of his sweet lips is drowning the whole world. In this way, the Prince of Braj has attracted my five senses. Seeing how disturbed Radharani is becoming, the Sakhis arrange for a meeting with Krishna. Radharani runs out of the house, floating on waves of deep passionate love for Krishna. Wherever Radharani casts her glance in the forest of Vrindavan, she remembers Krishna. Wherever she looks, she sees Krishna. In this verse in line 1, Radharani is called Premananda Rasika Vardi Mahakalola Mahakula. Mahakalola, the big waves of bliss in the Rasa ocean, and she's becoming very disturbed by that waves of that bliss. Akula means disturbed, greatly disturbed. How many waves of Prema Rasa are there? Radharani is the ocean of loving ecstasy, Mahabhav. When Radharani sees a tamal tree wrapped by a golden creeper and a peacock dancing in front of it, she thinks, that's Krishna. Then Radha becomes jealous, and her eyes look with jealousy. And she asks Tanisha, what's that? Tanisha said, what? Where? Look, you're blind? and Tanisha says, what are you talking about? Where? And Radharani said, look in front of you. What is that? What do you see in the forest? Tanisha says, it's just the creatures of the forest. And Radharani says, look, that's the crown jewel of cheaters. Can't you see? Are your eyes closed? Are you blind? You stupid? He said you're blind. Srimati thinks that the tamal tree is Krishna, and the golden creeper is another gopi wrapped around the tree, and the peacock feathers Varmakud on Krishna's head. So the Sakhis finally explain to Radharani, she's in Prem Vibram, completely bewildered by love. Because when you're in love, you see things that aren't there. You talk to people that don't exist. You dream of infinite impossibilities. You dream of infinite impossible scenarios. I'm going to meet my girlfriend, we're going to do this, that. You wake up, you do nothing. You don't go anywhere, don't do anything when you dream. So this is Prem Vibram. Meanwhile, this is one camera on Radharani. Now the next camera switches to Krishna. What's he doing? eating, playing, whatever. But now he's by himself. He left all the cowboys behind. And he told them, I want to look at the beauty of the forest. I want to go for a nature walk. And identify the different kinds of trees. I got this book on identifying wild flowers. So now I'm going to go to the forest. Oh, there's it. Oh, so he runs off to where? Where does he run off to? Radha Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Who does he take with him? She woke up. Who does Krishna take with him to Radha? He just left the boys. Kudalada's not playing with the boys. How many say Subal Madamango? You're right. Who are they? Best friends. Radharani's brother is not his best friend. Because, Krishna's a little afraid of Sridhar. Because he may say something that Sridhar will get disturbed. So he feels nervous around Sridhar because he's too close to the center. Sridhar is older brother Radharani, so he's with, your sister. And Radharani, Krishna said this one. What? The next time Krishna meets Radharani, she goes, Ahoy to keep on. The mom without a cause. So Krishna keeps a little distance from Sridhar. When he eats, on his right side of Krishna's who? Who's opposite? Who's here? Then who's next to Subal? That's in the morning. At night time, who's on the right side of Krishna? What? Who? Night time. Yeah, you're right, Nanda Baba. Who's on the right side of Nanda Baba? Guys don't know anything about coward-wise? Balaram. Because every father knows if two brothers sit together at dinner table, you're going to make a mess. So the father said, one guy here, one guy here. Boom. Father can control it. They're two together to make crazy. So Krishna, because he's a little guy, he's junior, then Maharaj, and older brother Balaram. We test on this. So Krishna starts remembering Radharani, and he tells that now it's time to close class. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.